Hi! Um, Welcome to my first vlog. Now, my name is Frederick Navarro and I am a student of Bicol University, Pulangi Campus, pursuing the course of Bachelor of Education, major in English. And so what I'm doing here in my vlog, what I'm going to share with you is about how can we be smart in saving. So, how can we be smart in saving? We all know that, or I know that you are already familiar with saving. But how can we be smart? So, this is what we're going to talk about. Okay, so how can we be smart in saving? Of course, from the word smart, this is what we are going to talk about. So, SMART, as it stands for, like for S, we have specific. So, for us to save, we should know what we're going to save for. For M, measurable. For A, attainable. And for R, what is the relevance or the relevance of your saving? Next is the time bound. So when it will be completed of when you're going to get your savings. Now let's talk about for the specific S. And of course, before we proceed to the sharing or what I'm going to talk about SMART, let us give simple definition about saving. Okay, so we all know that, or I know that you are already familiar with savings, right? So savings is considered as resource, right? As resource that we can that we save money on the bank, and it also considered as an investment plan. Okay, of course, the sense of saving is we do not spend too much. Like we always thinking about our priorities and needs over our wants. Okay, so like for example, or we avoid recurring costs. Like we reduces our expenditures so that we can save better. Okay, let's not make this longer. Okay, so what I have said a while ago about how can we be smart in saving, now let's talk about this. The first on how we can be smart in saving, we have these aspects or these steps that we can follow that can guide us to save better. Okay. Now, let's talk about the first word, which is the specific. So, specific says that we should know what we are saving for. So, what are you saving for? You should be specific for what you're going to save. Like, for example, you want to have, or you're dreaming for a house. Of course, we all know that having a house is not easily to buy for. So, we're going to save first. Now, we're going to open an account or a bank account for you to save better. Okay, and as the time goes by, it will your savings will be so luxuriant. Okay, so when the time is right, or when your savings is finally completed, you can get it and you can have your own house. Okay, so now we're done with specific. Let's talk about the second word, the measurable. Okay, when we say measurable, it is how much you are going to save money. Now let's talk about that. You have a job and your salary is 15,000. Now you should know how to budget your money. Like, of course, it depends upon the situation. But let's say that you are single. Now the 15,000 is too also, let's say it's too much for yourself, because you have your family that can also support you, that you can also support for them. Okay, let's say that 15,000. In budgeting, we are going to allocate our expenses, like for your, like for example, for your transportation, or for your personal necessities, and etc. But when we say measurable, it is it says that you're going to set a money for you to save, for you to save. Now, going back to your expenses, going back to your priorities. Also, saving is also one of your priorities, but of course, what we are talking about here in measurable is how much you're going to save. So let's say that you have 15,000, you can save 5k or 5,000, and the remaining 10,000 you can allocate this money for your expenses. So as long as you have a set of money that you can save, that's nice, or that's good. Okay, we're done with the two words, which is the specific and measurable. Now we're going to talk about attainable. So what is attainable? Attainable says that we should know where we should get money, or where we should get money for us to save. Now, you should have a stable job and something that is profitable for you to save money. Now, for instance, if you're dreaming for a house, of course, you have to save. Now, when you're saving, you should have a something, or you should have a job that you can have for you to save on your bank account. Now that we are done with the three words, let's talk about the relevance of why are you saving. Now, of course, you should always put on your mind that you are saving because you have a goal that you want to achieve. Now, if your goal is to have your dream house, now that is the relevance. Why are you saving? Because you're not just saving because of your trip, just because that's what you want. It's because you have a plan to yourself for your future, and it signifies that, signifies that all your hard work, all your perseverance on your job would have a fruit, because you achieved your goal, which is to have your dream house. Now that is the relevance of your savings. Why are you saving? It's because you want to have your own house. Okay, for the relevant of your savings, of course, let us always think about this hashtag. Save your life, save for your future, and to have a good partner, to have a good family in the future. Okay, that is the essence or the relevance of your why are you saving. And now, the last part of the how can we be smart in saving, the word time bound. This is now the last part, or this is the last word from the word smart. Letter T stands for time bound. Now, for the time bound, it says that this is now the time that your savings is finally completed. Of course, all your hard works, your perseverance, this is now the fruit. This is now the fruit of your hard work. And when it's finally completed, you can have your own house now. You can buy your dream house. And when it is the right time, when it is finally completed, now you can fulfill, or you have achieved your goals already. Now that's the time bound. And now that's the end of my sharing about how can you be smart in terms of saving. So I hope that you have gained something information or that you have learned something about how can you be smart in terms of saving, because we all know that saving, it's part of our lives, and for us to save better, we should always think about our goals and on how or why are we going to save, because it is also for the sake of us. Okay. Now, I just want to add something, or let's say that this is a reminder that spending is not bad, but we should always think about on how we should control ourselves on spending too much. That we should always know, or we should always put on our minds to set priorities and needs over our wants. Okay, so that's the sense of savings. Okay, for of course, I just want to add something again, that saving is not just the goodness for goodness today, but saving is good for your future ahead. Now, again, my name is Frederick Navarro, and I hope that you have fun about listening or watching my vlog. Now, see you next time, and keep safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.